Hey y'all, welcome to my second Baldur's Gate 3 mod video. I have a first video, it's up on the channel if you want to check it out, feel free to check it out. Two things to note, the mods that I will be talking about are only for the in-game mod manager, and many of them are probably only for PC. That's the second thing that I want to make sure that those who are on console and watching this video, many of the mods that I talk about may not be on console yet. I do know from talking to at least one creator that there's a waiting list, I guess. They're waiting for approval. A lot of mods are waiting for approval. So I really can't give you any answers as to when something's going to come to console if it's not already there. So just making that very clear. We are talking about PC because I'm on PC. I will also have a link to my full mod list in the description below if you are interested in looking at my full mod list. I have about 86 mods right now and counting because I plan on adding a few more down the road. I have a list of mods that I'm interested in, but I'm only going to be highlighting 40 mods for this video. Oh, and also timestamps. So timestamps will be below, so if you want to skip around, if you want to just go to a specific section, I will be organizing my video in a specific order according to mod category section. So if you want to skip around to a different section, you can do that with the timestamps below. And with that being said, let's move on to the mods. So first category, UI mods. UI mods are very important. We all know this. I have several mods in this category, but for the purposes of this video, I'm only going to really highlight two of them that I definitely can't play without. The first one is pretty much one that I don't think anybody can play the game without or use mods without, and that is improved UI, because it's needed for a lot of mods in order for a lot of mods to work. So there's that one. The second one is part of actually a series of UI mods by a specific creator, Kate's. But the one that I'm going to highlight is Better Hotbar 2. It is one of my favorite mods. I really, really do enjoy it. It's very convenient. I love being able, I just love being able to do certain things with it. The next one will lead right into that is the quality of life mods that I have a specific category for. I have a few here, and I do have several other mods. Again, I have a whole list. But the first one that we're going to talk about is Bag of Holding, because it saves space. We all need a bag of holding. They're excellent, they're amazing, and yeah, using that actually saves you space in your inventory. However, it's not entirely necessary, but I still use it because the next mod is Carry Extra Weight. Because I am a looter, I like to loot as much as possible, and I really love having I love being able to just loot as much as I want. So Carry Extra Weight is a great mod to use. Adjustable Party Limit. Well, because I love bringing all of my friends, especially in Act 1 and most of Act 2. There's a few I think there's like one part in particular in Act 2 where you can't bring all of your people, and that's totally fine. But I haven't ran into anything in Act 3 yet, but you never know. Always keep an eye out for that. But most of the time I like to bring all of my people, but if it gets too easy, like if the fights are too easy or whatever, or if it gets too crowded, then I would take it down to six. Generally, I like to have at least 8 with me, but you could take it down to 6 if you want. The great thing about it is you can adjust your party limit. You could even reduce your party limit from 4 to like 2 or whatever. So, and it's really great. It's really awesome. I also love the extra feature that they added, where when you go to camp to rest, it has a little doodad where you can just click on the little doodad in your hotbar, and it drops your party back down to 4, so you don't have to talk to anybody, and you can go to sleep and do your camp things. And then the next day you can just go back and get all of your people back in your crew and go on to the next event and whatnot. So yes, great mod. Another great mod that I really love is the Easy Toggle Tutorial Chest. The tutorial chest is just super easy. Like, it's easy toggle. You take a potion, then the tutorial chest icon shows up in your hotbar. You hit the hotbar, the tutorial chest pops up. If you don't want the tutorial chest to stay in your inventory, you toggle that back off, it goes away. The great thing about that is, like, when you update mods, or if you add a new mod, and say the creator says, oh, it'll be in your tutorial chest, you can just turn that little baby back on, and there you go. Your new mod is in your tutorial chest, which is awesome. I love it. The next two mods are two recent additions that I added within the last week, and I absolutely love them. The first one being smart containers, and oh my god, is this just such a time saver. Time saver big time. While it doesn't sort everything in your inventory, which is totally fine by me, it does do some of the most important things, like your arrows, your potions, your poisons, your explosives, your books. I think that's the 5 major ones that it does. And then whenever you pick up more potions, it just automatically goes into those bags, and it's great. Also, I've tested it, and when I put my potions, like, say, for example, my potions in my bag, my potions still show up in my hotbar. So that's always a good thing. And then also my arrows show up as well. Scrolls, there's another one for scrolls. So you don't have to... I hate having all these bags in my inventory, and because they're not named, I have no idea what's in all of the bags. So this mod really, really helps me out. It saves me a lot of time. And I do love a time saver mod, for sure. And then the next one, which has been around for a while, but it has taken me a while to install it, because I just wasn't sure. I kept going back and forth. But I really, really love it. And that is Inspiration Unlocked. Because now I have inspirations to actually spend. Like, now I don't have to worry about reaching the 4 max, which I always do, and then losing inspirations because I only have a max of 4. So I love having that. Plus, when I'm stuck in a dialogue and I have to constantly re-roll, I have extra inspirations that I can use, which is really, really great. All right, next category is dice mods. Now, I have about 4 or 5 different dice mods. Most of them are by the same mod creator. However, the one that I'm going to highlight in this video is one that I've been using a lot. Dark Warrior 9090's Dice Pack. It has 3 different dice sets: Lightning Storm, Cosmic Void, which is my favorite, and Punk Skeleton, which is a great dice mod for, like, your Dark Urge or whatever, or just, like, I have a goth character, so I like to use that one for her. All right, next one is dies. I only have 2 major die mods installed because well, the one that I'm going to talk about is my favorite one, and it's really it's the one that I use the most, and that is Favorune Colors. It's super popular. It has a lot of downloads. This is a great die mod. I basically use it for everything. Next category are the race subrace mods. Now, I only have 2 installed right now, and I'm not planning on installing any more until because I have like 12 different playthroughs going on right now, and I want to try to finish them. I have like 3 or 4 characters in Act 3, 3 or 4 in Act 2, and then I'm working on, like, I added like 3 or 4 new ones, so that's a lot. I have a lot of characters right now, and I'm trying to get them through and try to complete some playthroughs before I start adding new characters. So yeah. But the one that I really want to talk about is Astral Elves. I absolutely love this mod. My character Nova is an Astral Elf. She is beautiful. She's ethereal. I just adore her. She's really, really great. I feel like she's unique. in both looks and the way she carries herself. And I also really appreciate there are certain dialogue options where when I'm talking to an NPC, they either, like, one, I forget who it was, I forget what NPC I was talking to. I was talking to an NPC when I first met them, and they were like, I don't know what you are. They said something along those lines, and I thought that was really, really cool because that's very immersive. It makes me feel like my character is really a part of the world, and that she's unique. She stands out because nobody is familiar with her. And also there are certain dialogue options where it will, like, an option will pop up Astral Elf, which is really cool as well. The creator has 2 more elf race mods that I'm very interested in, but again, I'm holding off because I want to wait until I finish some playthroughs. And now we're going into classes and subclasses, and speaking of Nova, I also made her a Mind Weaver with the Force Blade subclass. This class is so much fun. I can't wait to try the other 2. I think there's like 2 other or 3 other subclasses. I can't remember. I haven't been really paying that much attention because I really wanted to do I wanted a warrior type character, but I wanted to use the Mind Weaver class. So Force Blade is a great class for that. She's a 2-handed warrior. She's got the Force Blade sword. It's really great. It's a lot of fun. And the abilities are a lot of fun, and I really enjoy playing as a Force Blade Mind Weaver. The next class I have is the Witch class because I love witches. I love witch lore. And so there's a few video games that I have that are centered around witches, and they're really cute and whatnot. So I'm really into that stuff. The downside to this one for me is you get a broom, but you can't use it at all. It just stays in your inventory. So that's kind of disappointing, but I also get it. Like, I imagine, because I think that it would be really cool if you could fly on your broom, use the fly icon and just be on your broom. But I also get that the game mechanics might not allow that. So it is what it is. It's still a really fun class to use. After that is Mystic class. Very, very fun. I actually made my Dark Urge character, Tansy, a Mystic. Now, I don't know if Dark Urge and Mystic really go hand in hand, but I just really wanted to try both a Dark Urge character and the Mystic class when I installed the mod. So I was like, oh, I'm going to make a Dirge character. Now, my Dirge character, specifically this one, she's on a redemption path, so maybe the Mystic works better for her. I have yet to do an evil playthrough because I'm not typically an evil playthrough type of person. But maybe down the road in the future. Anyway, I love the soul daggers that I get to use, and the abilities are really, really fun. I get to use the soul daggers, and there's a couple of different abilities. I can't remember exactly what they are, but they're really fun. So I definitely highly recommend the Mystic class. Right after that is the Kanala class, which I have my second tiefling, Callista, as a Kanala. And her subclass is Host. I love that I can do both melee but also spellcasting as well. I really enjoy classes that are a bit more well-rounded and can allow me to do multiple different things from different classes. So this is a good one for me. I like it that it's pretty well-rounded. All right, moving on to the next category, and that is companions. Now, when it comes to companions, I'm very strict on what I change. I don't typically like to completely change what the character looks like. I'm like that with all of my games. I like to stay true to the character's original base form. So these mods are really just hair mods. And they're just adding a different hairstyle. So the first one is No Country Singer Gale. And it basically gives Gale a man bun. And I like the man bun. I think he looks great with. The next one is Dreads for Will. Because, I mean, like I said, it just changes his hairstyle. It doesn't do anything else. And I think it looks really great on him. I personally think it's great. And then the third one is Howson, Piranha Tooth Mohawk. All right, so then that moves into our next category, the miscellaneous mods. And the first one that I have for you is Alfira joins the party. Because we definitely need her musical talents with us at all times. She is awesome. She's beautiful. She has a beautiful voice. I love when we're in camp and she just starts pulling out her lute and starts playing her lute randomly. And I just think it's great. Also, bringing her on fights with me and the different abilities that she has. Next one is Ember's Loot. I think most of you may have heard of this mod. A few fellow YouTubers have talked about this mod. It's fun. I'm still figuring out this mod, but I am enjoying it. I really like when I pull out the magical loot and sprites start making sounds like when it's like spiritual, like the spirits, or they're sprites. They're sprites, and it's really cool. And plus, I get to give the instruments to my companions, and I get to share the ability with them. And then we can kind of, I guess, start a band or whatever. And then my last one for the miscellaneous category is a Raphael mod. And it's called Such a Tease, a Raphael redressing mod. And honestly, it's just because I don't like that high collar look on him. It annoys me. So the redressing, and it doesn't do anything major. It just opens up his chest a little bit. All right, now we're gonna get into the next category, which is a pretty decent size category for me, and that is armors, outfits, and weapons. Now, I included the weapons in with the armors and outfits for the simple reason that one of the armor mods also comes with weapons. And the first one is Treasure Trove Armor and Weapons. It's a very good mod. It's great. I know a lot of people who use this mod. Some of the armors are a bit overpowered, especially for Act 1. But they're also just really, really good. Like I think there's like one monk outfit, one monk armor. You get a few different wizard ones. You get a Gale specific from Waterdeep. You get a Githyanki Dragon Rider armor. You get Shadowheart specific type of armor. You get a couple of different rogue armors. I think there's like one or two barbarian type armors. And then of course you've got a lot of weapons, and you get long swords, quarterstaffs, bows, crossbows, and they're also really, really great. Again, a little overpowered in Act 1, but it's not like terrible. It's not completely terrible. You can still find yourself a good challenge in certain areas if that's all you're using. Now we're going to talk about two new weapons that I just recently installed just this past week. These two mods are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. And they're by the same creator, and I have a couple of other weapons on my wish list by this creator as well. Because they look like they're a lot of fun, and because I've had fun with these two, I'm looking forward to adding another one. The first one is Twin Blades of Azzinoth, which are two glaives that are on your back. They glow a green color, and I have my goth sorcerer paladin character using these, and they're amazing. They are overpowered, especially in Act 1, but even though they're not really, because the leveling of the weapons is not like super high or anything, but I've had a lot of fun. I do like to give the glaives to Will. And let's just say, when I gave the glaives to Will and we went to the goblin camp, one of the abilities allows him to barrel. It allows you, the player or your companions, to barrel through the enemies. And basically he killed everyone. Not everyone, but he killed. There was a whole group, and he killed everyone in the group at the goblin camp. And it's overpowered, yes, but is it hella fun? Absolutely. It makes me laugh. It's entertaining to see. It's a lot of fun. The second one, though, is the Infernal Katana. And I do have a couple of my own characters wearing these. My Act 3 Rogue, who is my main character. I just recently equipped her with these swords. And I also like to give these swords to Astarion. Because, I think I believe these swords are technically meant for Dark Urge. And when you hit enemies, the swords glow this really beautiful red. And honestly, it reminds me of a Sith warrior. With the glowing red and everything, and it's really, really cool. And he can also do some serious damage with those katanas. Those katanas are amazing. So yeah, I wanted to highlight these two weapon mods because they're really great. Yes, they're a bit overpowered, but not by a whole lot, number one. And number two, if you're okay with one of your companions or even you yourself just taking down enemies by yourself, these are probably some good mods to use because they're a lot of fun. They're fun, they're funny, they're entertaining. Yeah. I can't say enough good things about them. All right, so now we're going to go into some armor mods specifically. And the next group of mods I included all in one because this is from one specific creator that I discovered. The creator's name is Copper Leaves, and I recommend pretty much all of them. There are several armor mods from this creator. I don't have all of them installed, but I have 5 of them installed right now, and I adore them. I absolutely love them. They're awesome. Bang and Bard gear, Dastardly accoutrements for the Rogue, the Big Damn Hero for the Paladin, Rage Queen Barbarian, and Magic and Might Mage gear. These are all really, really great mods. I am looking forward to downloading. There's a couple of more that they have, and I believe they're working on a few more. I can't wait to... I hope that they make a monk one because I really want a new monk armor for my monk character. These are really great. I can't say enough good things about this one. Give them a try. Just download one, see if you like it, and go from there. Then after that is Fear Taylor's Camp Clothes, another amazing mod for the camp clothes that also offer a few benefits. Like, it's typically like 1 or 2 different things. Like, you'll get like a poison ability or something like that, something along those lines. I really like this mod. A lot of great choices in this mod. The next one is Medusa Corset Outfit. I love corset outfits. I love corsets. I always have. And it's slim, it's sleek, it's cute, it's dyeable. You can dye it any color you want. It has a real pretty design on it. And it also offers decent stats. So, go have at it. Have fun with this one because it's great. And then right after that is the Songweaver outfits. I actually have my druid wearing this one, and I love it. I think she looks great in this outfit. I also have it on Alfira and Shadowheart in a couple of my playthroughs, which really looks good. With Alfira's, I used the Mindweaver class comes with a couple of different dyes, and I used one of the dyes on the outfit, and it looks really great. And then the next one is a recent addition as well. It's called the Orchid Fall Dress. And I really like it. I have my witch wearing this one because I was really looking for a witchy type of dress for her to wear. And none of the other ones were really like doing it for me. This one's really great because it's sleek, it's slim, it's great. And also it comes with a camp outfit version, and my tiefling Callista is wearing it as a camp outfit, and it's pretty cool. Next one is dyeable nails, because I love painted fingernails. I try to add modded nails in games where they allow me to, I like painted nails. I paint my nails all the time in real life. They're great. The only downside, and it's not even a downside, it is what it is. It's part of the game. It replaces your underwear. So if you like your fancy underwear, you might not want to use the nails. However, it comes with 3 shapes: short nails, slightly longer nails, and then you got like claw nails, which are great on like your tieflings and stuff. Looks really, really good. And then we have all camp clothes and dyes. So what I really like about this one is that I have all of the camp clothes, all of the dyes. So whenever when I go looting and I pick up camp clothes in the chests and the boxes and stuff and different dyes, I can then sell them and make money. I love when I loot shit that I don't need and then I go to a vendor and I just sell all my crap. The best and fastest and easiest way to make money in any video game, in my opinion. Now we are to our final category, the CC mods. I have a lot of CC mods, guys. CC mods are my favorite mods. CC mods are the reason I got into modding video games in the first place on PC. They add so much more depth to your character, so many more ways to create your character, and I just absolutely love them. So yeah, I prioritize CC mods over all of the other mods. And the first one that we are going to talk about is Faces of Faerun. It's probably the most popular one, and that's for a very good reason. It's a great mod. I know that I use the Faces of Faerun for several of my characters, and I very, very much appreciate it. It's a great mod. I love the new faces that it adds. My second one is Medusa's Muses, which is faces. And it also adds, it's not as many maybe, but it's still like there are a few faces on there that are really nice that you can use for some of your characters. And then the third face head mod that I want to talk about is Lydia's heads for body type 1 halfling. And I say that specifically for halfling because I have had a hard time finding something. The shorter races, there aren't as many options as far as faces and stuff go for the shorter races. So the halfling one, I really, really appreciate. As you can see here, my halfling, Portia, I think she looks very pretty. It took me a while to find the right hairstyle, but I like the hairstyle that she's rocking. We'll get to hairstyles in a minute, but yeah, she looks great. I think she's just very pretty. I really love this mod. And also, we're gonna talk about the next mod, Rox's Vivid Aquilarius Eyes. I don't know if I said that word correctly, but it's Rox's Vivid Eyes. And I have these eyes on her and a couple of my guardians as well, actually. And they pop. They are so pretty. They're so gorgeous. And I know I have it on one guardian. I can't remember who he's the guardian of, but I have it on a male character. He's got these popping green eyes, and oh my god, they're so beautiful. So I definitely recommend these eyes. There's a couple of different eye mods that I've seen in the in-game mod manager, and this is definitely one that I recommend. Next, for our tiefling friends, we have RS Tiefling Horns. I love these horns, especially the decorations. I love the way they look. Both of my tiefling characters are rocking these horns. And that leads into P4 horn, makeup, lip, and tattoo colors. Adds more colors for all of these categories: the horn, the makeup, the lips, and the tattoos. Now, I have several P4 mods from Padme 4000. Padme 4000 is a great mod creator. I adore the mods from this person. But this is the one that I wanted to highlight because it does horn, makeup, lips, and tattoos. And I just thought that would be a great thing to highlight. You can add all these, several colors for different categories. Now we're getting into hair. I have several hair mods. Several. Hair is great, isn't it? The first one, of course, is Kay's hair mod. I am currently using 2 of these, and they are so pretty. My witch Bethany and my druid Amaris are rocking these hairstyles, and they're amazing. They're great. The next one is another recent download that I have, and it's hair collection. And I'm actually using these hairstyles on 4 of my ladies. It's a great addition to my ever-growing hair collection in Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm constantly adding hair mods. Like, I really need to stop at this point. It's a bad habit. The last one that I want to talk about, and it's the last mod on the list, is it's called Jarinsky's Alt Hairs. And I want to highlight this one because while it has over 200,000 downloads, I don't really see many people talk about it. I have one of these on my Dwarven character, and I absolutely love it on her. It suits her so well because she's a barbarian and she's a Draugr. And I just think that the hairstyle fits her. It fits her personality. It fits the way I play her. It fits her style. It looks great on her. I think that this mod doesn't get enough love. That's just my opinion. And that is it, guys. If you want to view my full mod list, the link is in the description below. Feel free to check it out. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I plan to bring my Githyanki Bard back to my channel. It has been a minute since we have played on her. We are in Act 3 on Jenny, and I know we're close to the end. We need to finish her playthrough. And so that's going to be my goal within the next month or 2. So look forward to that. Hopefully you'll stop by and check out the videos that I already have up of Jenny and her adventures. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.